Hi Aries, my name is Luciani. I'll be doing a June tarot reading for you guys. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. This is for your Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you have Venus and Mars in Aries, this is also applicable here. If you don't know those planet placements of your natal chart, please click the link below. It's called Cafe Astrology, and it will prompt you to have that information, okay? Generally speaking, this is just only a general reading. This will not apply to you if it doesn't resonate. If these messages come up a little bit more on the spiritual end, it's because of the deck that I'm using with crystal healing and sacred activations. And let's get right into it. So when I was premeditating and kind of pre-shuffling for you guys, I just felt this energy of something needing coming, just something that needs to come to an end, but there's a delay. Now, with that, it just feels like something just doesn't feel emotionally fulfilling. There's some sort of false love that's attached to this. The words I'm feeling is whatever pretty isn't gold, whatever glitters isn't gold thing, something like that, where, you guys are just putting in so much work and time and effort, and just seems like something is just not really creatively coming together, whether it's a relationship, like a really divine union that you could have with someone that you're just finding out that you guys are just very different. So that's just kind of like an energy that I received. So I feel like some of you guys are really trying your best to like mend it through heart healing, through alchemy, and all of those, and through passion, rekindling the passion. But it just seems like when you do all of this, it just seems like it has to come to an end. So let's just get into it here and see what we get from tarot, okay? So guys, thank you so much for entering. Messages that you have for Aries. Messages that you have for Aries. Thank you. So you guys got 4. We have synergy here. We have this allows us to accept the not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. So it reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. This is amazing. So you guys, again, for some Aries, you guys are really trying to mend a relationship that could be kind of on the rocks, and you guys are both synergizing with 4 plus 1, 5. Yeah, it is a challenge to come together and synergize, but you guys are really looking to manifest this, and again through magic, right? So this is our expanding beyond this moment, moving towards possibilities and expressions that are grand and profound. This is really our belief in our manifestations. Wow. Pisces just had this energy. So you guys can have Pisces in your chart, or you're dealing with someone who has Pisces placements. But we have crown chakra. This is supporting our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. And the last one we had was perception. We have, this supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good hard look deep at it. Okay, I see the message here. You guys, this is just a clear indication of you either needing to expand our perceptions, our beliefs, our ways of thinking, our ways of our belief systems, expanding it in a way where synergy can actually be incorporated into something that needs a transformation, something that really needs to be expanded, to be looked at in different connotations and different structures and different light, because I feel like you're trying to come together and really find new ways of functioning, working, and thinking. And this energy, you guys could be really trying to open more up to your partner, or vice versa. You're really trying new ways to connect to each other. Um, this could be an energy where this is some sort of spiritual mission, opening up new ways of really connecting to your spirit and just the divine synergy that you have within self. You guys are really expanding. This is advice to do in fact that. So let's get into some tarot here and kind of clarify these messages. For Pisces for June 2019. For Aries. I think I said Aries. I hope I didn't just say Pisces. Some of you guys really are dealing with Pisces. Or Cancer. I did see, I think, just coming out for Cancer too, but this is for Aries spirit guides for June 2019. Wow. I see a lot of going away. I see a lot of moving on. You guys are moving on. And it just seems like you guys are, if this is a relationship or a partnership or something of that nature, you guys are moving on from it. I feel like this can even be a mental mode of thinking. You guys are really realizing certain perceptions that you might have are just not serving you no more. You guys are totally realizing how this is really stagnating and really creating just a halt into our life. And you are just like, okay, I need to just figure out how to expand myself and look at things in new ways, because the way I'm thinking or feeling, not feeling, I'm really feeling, well, feeling too with the cups here, but feeling and thinking is just not aligned with what I want my life to be. And you guys are really making strides to move on into like real calm waters, into some ways of thinking that you never thought were possible, because you're tired of the inconsistencies of life. Whether someone's like coming in and out of your life, you could be dealing with someone that just comes in and out of your life. Someone is just inconsistent with their behavior, with their with how like they could be all into you one day and then the next day they withdraw. It just is like, you know, come on, you know, that kind of thing. All right, so there is definitely a need to meditate and put your defenses down when it comes to a relationship, a soulmate connection, okay? Because there's a lot of obstacles that has to really come. The obstacles are fairness, equal amount of exchange of energy. How much are you giving? How much are you receiving out of a relationship? Because this is the toxic trait somebody could be having, and someone's very ambivalent because of the moments that you guys keep remembering on. But some sacrifice that has to be made here. And from these energies, I mean, Aries, you guys are really subconsciously just looking to take a leap of faith and just into the unknown. Because I have to read it from what I see. You guys could be in karmic situations, karmic relationships that you're just like looking to either transform into something more healing and balancing and spiritual. But some of you guys are like, I'm out. I need to really follow my intuition because I haven't. This is shallow energy. The high priestess in the reverse in the middle of the reading, it just lets me know that someone really isn't moving on a deep level. Someone's very flighty from reality. Someone isn't really too responsible. Instability, really difficult with their feminine energies. Oh, and that's what I got in that pre-shuffle. I did see two masculine energies where there's a lot of pride and arrogance. So there is this lack of feminine divinity here. Um, and that is required in anyone, whether you're a woman or a guy. And it just seems like you guys just aren't receiving that nurturing, that feminine, that deep healing, deep wisdom type of energy here. It's not occurring, and it's like Spirit Advice is asking, Aries, be clear as to what it is that you really want to do, because this lack of intuition that's being really ignored or just focusing on the shadow things, it really kind of propels you into like this spiritual dimension. I feel like some Aries really are very spiritual. And you guys are really doing some due diligence and some practices that are helping you to expand out of one mode of thinking. I really feel this heavily. You guys are really recognizing how that stagnated you, and you're just jumping in the leap of faith subconsciously. You could just be feeling very triumphant from anything that was a challenge. You guys are really looking to like even the scales, finding balance, finding other modes of thinking so that you can create justifiable results. With the Death card here, there's a big transformation that's going on in the month of June. Whether or not you're moving on from a relationship, whether or not you're moving on from the things that you guys been through in the relationship and actually like really trying to strengthen it. But it just seems like some Aries, no matter how much you try to balance the energies between you two and try to like put all the worries and distractions and heartaches aside and really move on, it just seems like it's still some level of inconsistency here. And even though that you could feel like it could be triumphant where you guys can really kind of come together and synergize, it's still this level of someone wanting to leave. There is just someone here that just wants to leave because it is not deep. It's not that deep love that's just that's needed. And Spirit Advice is really saying be very clear as to what you need in your life, Aries, and manifest from that capacity. Something here has to be transformed, and it's here, made available for you in the month of June. It's the question is whether or not we're going to, take that opportunity or not. I really feel like it's a really powerful time to listen to your intuition because it has something to say. Meditating, taking a relaxation period and really tap into your spirit. You have it embodied in you. Okay? You definitely have the perception and clear visions here for sure. But there's something inconsistent that's going on. this inability to walk away from something, making sacrifices for your, I guess, spiritual atonement, for your success, and this inability to see how intuitive you truly are. You really are that intuitive. Others of you, this is something that's in your life that's needing to get away. Someone wants to get away, or you wanting to get away, because it is just not at all deep. You need deep-seated connections, spiritual connections. This could go vice versa. This could be applying to you, Aries, or if you're a cross watcher looking with Aries, this could be applicable for Aries. But someone is just not at all using their God-given talents, or someone is just looking for synergy on a very spiritual level, and because of that, they need to leave something behind in order to obtain that. Okay, so one more message for Aries spirit guides. One more message for Aries. Okay, so the first one popped out was success. Then the second one, we have balance, which is perfectly attuned with the Justice card, which is balance. And we have inner child. Wow. So, wow. Okay, so guys, there's this powerful time. I really feel like this is a personal reading. If this has nothing to do with anyone, I feel like some Aries, this is just you having an inner transformation. You guys are really transforming out of anything that feels shallow, self-deceptive, anything that we're not tapping into our feminine nature. We're really going in and expanding ourselves this month. You're balancing things out. You're really exploring anything that was wounded from our childhood, so that we're able to just experience pure joy by just tapping into things that our parents or our guardians said we would never be able to do that. And we're starting to really start understanding our inner child is what makes us who we are. And we have to heal from that capacity so we can create balance in our life, which creates then success. And I feel like in order to have that kind of transformation to occur, there's a level of spiritual understanding that you have to attune to really attune yourself. Some of you guys are having a trouble time tuning in fully to your spiritual divinity, and how you can really tap into it is really expanding how we see things, coming out of your comfort zone. What we really perceive as real, we have to really take a hard deep look at it, because something is new ways of looking at things at this particular time. We have synergy, balance, and then we have the Justice card, which all represents balance. All represents balancing some sort of scale. Okay, so this is definitely the theme for this month, so that we can really come out of this place of stagnation, this inertia, this inability to really move on, when in fact we really want to move on in any way possible. I mean, you got the Eight of Cups here, which is moving on, the Death card moving on, Scorpio energy, the Six of Swords moving on, the Fool card moving on. Literally, I do feel someone likes to come in and out of your life. They kind of ghost you and come back in, and it's too much. It's a lot. And you just kind of want to balance this out, because It's like you don't want to leave, but you want to leave. You don't want to leave, but you want to leave. I feel that throughout this reading, and it's like we have to be clear as to what is it that we truly want. Okay? So that is the energy I have for you guys. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. I really appreciate you guys. This is only a general reading. If you're looking for a personal reading, you could shoot me an email below. Take care. Bye.